And it's lights out and away we go. Oh, and he's lost it. And that's him into the wall. They're gonna make it 3 wide into bus stop. What's gonna happen? Side by side through the exit. Can they keep the traction? Oh, and they've collided. Both of them into the wall now.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, you ladies and germs. Welcome to Hungary. We are just getting started qualifying here, and it is a cloudy day. Possible rain in the forecast? I'm not sure, but I hope you're all doing well. Hope you all enjoyed your holidays. Hope you're all doing nicely and healthy and all of that. Yes, we are here at Hungaroring for round 7. And let's see how it's going to turn out. So right now only 8 drivers on track, 1 driver unnamed. Is that me? No, that is not me. That is in fact oh, there's a camera angle under the track. Wow. Oh, there are a lot of great camera angles. Got it. That looks to be it says it's streamer, so oh yes, I am in the above average simulator. Yes, I've forgotten this. Ali G filling in once again. Also been notified that he does have tonsillitis, so racing while sick. We'll see how that turns out. Now Sarah is going to be the first driver across the line, starting a lap here with 18.5 minutes in the session.
Yeah, and this is, I believe, some of our drivers' home Grand Prix in the Hungaroring.
Yes, that would be Rolandio Justin in the special livery. Look at that. That is a banger livery. That reminds me of the A Tribe Called Quest Midnight Marauders album cover. You can all look that up if you're interested. Anyway, Josh Harding. Mr. Harding, hello. Welcome back. Good to see ya. Now, I don't need to go on board because we can see with our fancy little onboard cam. She's going through the chicane now. Takes that quite nicely. This section can be tricky trying to get good exits. So they're going to be setting the time to beat here with Rolandio and Sean Fitzgerald closely behind. Now, Leadpot did not have the best of races last time around, so they're going to be looking for some redemption as a Icebrand took a win before our nice long winter break. And let's see what Sarah can do here. Across the line will be where is the line exactly? Unless that is her time. I believe that is her time.
That might have been a valid lap.
Possibly. But yes, home Grand Prix for Roland.
Yeah, and after last race, the 2 championship fights as contenders, should I say, Sarah in the Leadpool Racing and Iceland in the Porsche SF team car, are only 10 points apart from each other. So 10 points between Sarah and Iceburn. So
Wow.
if Iceburn has a good race there, he could take the championship lead from Sarah with only 2 rounds to go after this one.
Yeah, the consistency from them has been pretty good. Now, let's see. Roland does set a time half a second faster, or slower, sorry, than Sean Fitzgerald, who also, as I said, had not the best of races last time around. A lot of drivers still yet to even set a time. Tio is back on track. Our safety car in the Baguette Racing team. Got Solvik. And that would be me, and then Icebrand. Sean going to finish another lap here across the line. Does improve. Does separate the lead from his teammate. Oh, and Ali G now apparently off. No, just probably slowing down for a hot lappa. So far, top three relatively close. Roland needs to find a bit of time. Does seem to be on a lap. I don't think this is going to do it. Cross with a 23-2. So it does ever so slightly get closer. Allard back on track. Haven't seen him in a minute. But yeah, so far only 4 times. There is another one from Scott Sovic, 24-1. That is over a second slower, a second and a half.
Yeah, 1.5 seconds. Allard only 2 tenths behind Sovic, so we could try and get P4 here, but still 4 drivers yet to set a time. Icebrand, Tio, and Ali G, so don't mind that. Is only 3 drivers, ignore me.
Let's take a look at Sarah. Sarah on a new lap, so that last one must have been invalid as well. So Sarah not really liking the track limits today. 3/10 off her teammate, but the lead pot does maintain front row control as it stands. Roland definitely wants to contest with that being his home Grand Prix, as Tio does set a time roughly 22 seconds. Well, oh, 18, yes. Slower than the rest. Not just Ali G, but this guy also right here. Icebrand Stoppa. What can he do today?
It is going to be just to see where Icebrand qualifies this race. You know, only being 10 points behind Sarah. He wants to get as close to that pole position as he can and try and get those 10 points over Sarah, but Sarah currently in P3 being just taken over by her teammate. 3 tenths behind Sean though.
Yeah, as Tio goes red into the grass, puts the baguette in the wrong part of the track. Pagana, he is right here. Oh, and this is off center. I severely apologize. Or sincerely apologize, not severe. Move this over a tidge. Right, Icebrand still no lap, but is crossing the line right now and goes P3. So also quite a bit off from pole.
Yeah, and that's not what Icebrand wants to do. He wants to be ahead of Sarah if he wants to take the championship lead this race. But right as it looks right now, Sarah in that P2 position for qualifying is going to have a slight advantage over Icebrand at the start of the race, but no, it's not the race that matters. It's not the qualifying that matters, it's the race. As he proceeds to go into the grass. Applying some Irishing tactics there, cooling down the tires.
Yeah, I mean, you never know if Sarah... Here, I'm going to make a prediction. If Sarah gets a good start, right, and fights Sean into turn 1, where did the car start, actually? Is P1 on the inside?
I believe...
Because then Icebrand would be behind Sean, can fight to wiggle his way in behind, try to run Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Sean playing the team game last race in Watkins Glen, and Sarah passed, I believe, to make her point deficit not as big to Icebrand. So Sean could possibly be a big part in this race. I mean, if he lets Sarah pass and then just defends against Icebrand to build Sarah that gap, it could be a big advantage for Sarah having her teammate in this race. Icebrand unfortunately not having Diego to help play the team game in this race.
That's true, I forgot about that, yes. Diego not here. Quite a few drivers not here. Only 8 as it stands. Hopefully we get more as the time ticks down, but nearly halfway through qualifying.
Do you know if you just check your direct messages quickly?
Oh yes, apologies. I mean, looking at the timings, Sean just must have had a really good lap, because even Sarah still unable to get closer. But hold on, as I say that, 1/10 up in the first sector. Does need a fine 3 though. The 1 will not cut it. Still slightly improving, but who is this? That would be Ali G putting Sarah on row 2. Ever so slightly. By about 3.
Oh, so we see Tuki Gonzalez joining into the race now.
Ah, Roland's
Or into the
teammate.
qualifying.
Also in the special livery. But let's take a look back at Sarah as she's about to finish a better lap. Is it enough? It is! What a heater of a third sector. 3/10 up on her last best, and that brings her 1/10 ahead of Sean. Very, very well done by Sarah there in the lead paw. Although it is still lead paw 1-2. Sean getting ready to start another lap.
I wonder if Sean's not going to push us out just to let Sarah have that pole so she gets advantage at the start. But we'll, maybe Sean's getting sick of it and goes, nah, you know what? I'm taking the pole this time. I'm going to win this race.
I guess we'll see later on. But yeah, good point. Now Icebrand's still on row 2, but Rolandio does seem to be around the same pace right now. Only a 10.5 off in the pits though.
And Icebrand going for a bit of a spin there through the chicane. That's not going to help the lap time.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Or maybe it's just a big brain strategy, heating up the tires,
Yes, I mean,
getting that heat in.
He is, as the I don't know that guy's name, but he's the man of the smart people. He is the ice brand of the ice people, so his tires must be cold, Oh,
you mean Einstein?
No, no, that Instagram guy, like whatever it is, the man of the smart people.
I have no idea what you're on about.
I'm about to play it on stream for you.
We can do that during the intermission.
I'm sure everybody who's watching knows exactly what I'm talking about, except you. Anyway, Icebrand now on a lap. Although the timer says otherwise, I'm not sure why. Oh yes, he is definitely icy now. Maybe the pit stop would have been a better suggestion, because now he has a whole lap to do just to get back in and change those tires. But Tuki Gonzalez still in pits. Not sure what's up there. But back to the home racer. Rolandio is still off of Icebrand. Wants to get onto that second row. Ideally would want more than just second row, but
Ideally you want to be on pole, but only one driver can get that, and right now it's looking the way of Sarah.
I don't know. Sean did get closer. Oh, what?
Yeah, half it.
What? Did you see that?
What? No.
Sean's time was half a second, half a tenth.
Oh, Sarah improved.
Oh wow, that was okay. Good timing.
Yeah. Agent forgetting how a timer works.
I thought it was just a construct, but
The clock doesn't lie.
yes.
Well, saying that, Sean does close the gap back down to only 200 now.
Oh my gosh, that is wow.
So yeah, I don't think Sean's going to be playing the team game this race by the looks of it. I mean, he's getting ever closer to Sarah. Sarah improves and then Sean improves. Still behind her though. As Rudy now goes around the final corner, is he on a hot lap? Doesn't look to be like to be an L lap, so he starts his hot lap now. I do wonder what he will be able to do at his home Grand Prix. It's around the final, through the final corner now.
United States of America. It's not just America.
Yeah, not knowing how
America is
capture
the
works.
brand. America is the man of the smart people. The people of America, they are very smart.
Yeah, no,
I love
I've never
United
seen this, whatever you're
States of
showing me.
America.
So I'm pretty sure you're playing that on stream now. The sound.
Absolutely, because we're getting pumped. As Rolandio also making a bit of a spinandio. Not going to help his lap. With only 5 minutes left. Time is of the essence now, and those hot tires might need to stay on the car.
Tires are an important factor in a car, you are correct. They are needed to keep the grip and to
Stop the slip.
just to do everything really.
No,
If
you
it
don't.
wasn't for the compound known as rubber, we would not have racing.
You didn't like my
I don't know what you said.
to keep the grip is what you said, and then I said, and stop the slip.
I mean, not always.
I mean, if you didn't have tires, you'd be slipping a lot more. You could just drive on the rims.
I mean, yeah, but what if you put glue on the rims? That'll be very grippy.
For about a meter.
But you're the grippiest meat of your life. Just make some duct tape tires, you know?
I thought you said meat, not meter.
Did I?
No, I think you did say meter. You just said it very softly. So I thought you said the grippiest meat.
Can meat be grippy?
I mean, I would probably say a whole steak is grippier than like ground beef. You know?
No, because ground beef has like little holes you can like it can like cling on with.
But the water level inside all of the ground beef comes out a lot easier.
Yeah, but like if you put your finger into ground beef, you'll probably have ground beef on you. But if you put your finger on a steak, you won't have the steak won't stick to you. So I think ground beef might be stickier than steak.
That's true, actually.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked here.
Nah. I think we are thinking of the strategies that need to be thought of.
What, sticking ground beef on your tires?
Yes. But yeah, Roland not able to improve and very gingerly still taking the car around track. Wonder if he's just trying to keep the tire temps down until the start. Not sure. But Sean also not able to improve. Is on a hot lap by the looks of it. As Sarah most likely also is. And Sarah appearing to be improving. Will have some traffic ahead that might provide some slipstream. Sean now does go wide, and I think that might be track limits. That might indeed be the lap invalidated, so one more is all he's gonna get. Diego, I have heard, and I hope you're doing well. I understand completely what you're feeling, so just take care of yourself. Don't worry about it, and get back when you feel ready. Not sure if anybody's watching, but I would say let's get some hearts in the chat for Diego. As Sean now is gearing up to start another lap, as yes, that last one was invalidated. This will be his last chance to overtake his teammate. As Sarah did finish the lap, but by the looks of it did not improve. Is on what will be her last one, I believe. No, maybe. No, they can get one more in, actually. So possibly 2 laps. Juan does not appear to be doing better on this lap. So he's just trying now at this point to get across. Yeah, he's just trying to get to the end. Try to get another lap in before the timer ends. But everybody appearing to be around the same paces we've seen all qualifying, everybody pushing but not really gaining much, as Tuki is now setting times, but it looks like that's going to be the only one he's got. Last place will be possessed by Tuki, but what can his teammate Roland do? Can Roland get onto the second row? Is improved according to my data.
Yeah, and as the clock reaches here, that is qualifying over, so Tio will be starting in P8. Tuki could possibly push him down to P9 if he does get a lap, but Roland now going to be going through the final sector. He's a 10th off Icebrand, who's actually just invalid lap, so that's going to be it for Icebrand as he's in the wall.
Yeah, this
But
is
Roland going
it.
around the final corner, is he going to push Icebrand down into the third row? Let's see.
Oh, he
And
does. What a good final lap for him.
And, you know, not good for Icebrand though, because he wanted to be as close to Sarah as possible, and Sarah right now looking to get pole.
Yeah.
Sean down in Sector 1 as he finishes off Sector 2 now. Is he going to improve at all? Let's see. So he runs over our cameraman there. Or camera woman.
I mean, he has improved. Oh, go ahead.
And yeah, it does look like Tuki has pushed here down to P9.
Oh.
Ali not being able to improve, and Sean giving up his laps. So that will be Sarah on pole, Sean in P2, so it's a lead pole 1-2. Ali in P3, Roland in P4, Iceman P5, Scott P6, Alad P7, Tuki P8, and Tio down in P9. That's your grid order for the race, and we'll see you there shortly.
By NordVPN, the leading VPN to protect your online activity. Safeguarding your identity and data is as important as ever, and NordVPN's threat protection feature can guard you from malware, ads, malicious sites, and trackers. NordVPN allows you to virtually place yourself in over 59 countries worldwide with access to over 5,500 servers, all while maintaining purple sector speeds over the competition. NordVPN also provides extra features compared to other similar services such as no bandwidth or data limits, highest industry speeds, allowing 6 simultaneous connections, and no data logging. Also interested in password management or cloud data storage? Well, NordPass and NordLocker have you covered there too. Check out NordVPN using our link nordvpn.com/AFR with a no-risk 30-day money-back guarantee and use code AFR to get 1 month extra free.
Alrighty, we are back with the race session. Sarah on pole, followed by Sean for the lockout of the lead pause. Now, Icebrand is contesting with a driver 4 positions ahead of him. What is he going to do at the start? Is he going to take it easy or try to fight his way up as soon as possible? That will be revealed in just a minute. But it does seem all drivers are on track. Good to see. And yeah, hopefully this camera angle is alright, because the alternative is that.
Well, we get to see the underfloor of the car at least.
Yeah, that's a camera angle you won't see anywhere but here. Oh.
Oh, that's on board. Oh. 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 Oh.
There we
Hey.
are. Oh, is somebody has just joined.
And immediately left.
I've never seen him before. Is that a new driver, Nick?
That is a new driver. Yeah, he's been having issues connecting due to real penalty.
Unfortunate. And the light sequence has begun. My Hungarian is a bit shaky, so I will go with English this one time. As the lights are on, the tensions are high, and it is lights out and away we go. There's a driver that's not started. Just kidding, that's me. As Sarah does get a good start, and who is that in P3? Ali G using push to pass immediately, going for the lead.
He's going to be trying to go around the outside to go 3 wide, and he does actually get the move done to Ali G from P3 into P2. Sarah down to.
Oh, there's a.
Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Nicodem, I'm not sure if I have access to real penalty, my friend.
Oh Jesus, it's okay.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Why is my full feedback? What the hell?
If you hear this, it is because you are watching him. And that is Nicodem driving the car today.
Jesus. Sorry, I'm just playing Jackhammer Simulator quickly.
Yeah, the joy of turning down your force feedback in Assetto Corsa per car.
If you just let me know once the lead driver is close enough.
Yeah, and that lead driver would be Ali G, surprisingly using an old strat that I used to remember from when I raced. Push the pass right at the start because everybody else is saving him. And look where it got him. Into P1 in the ass car. Well done to Ali G. Alright, rounding off the final corner now. Ali actually pitting, so Sarah does regain the lead. So yeah, Nick, they are crossing the line now. A lot of drivers pitting. That's probably those that were caught up in that incident, and one of them was Roland Justin, who is not pitting. So Sarah, the only driver, along with Roland, to stay out.
To not pit. Yeah.
Very interesting stuff indeed.
Oh, and as I just heard one of our drivers scream, "I've just put in the billing." That'll be Ali G.
Yeah, Ali down now into P6, but I think his strat was to get pit stop done early over Sarah. But
Oh Jesus.
now puts him, yeah, Jesus, I guess. Yeah, Sarah back in the lead, Sean in P3. So not too far back. I will try to do my best and let you know when the pack is caught up.
Forget how scary it is having all the drivers just behind you.
And all the pressure is on you to, keep it safe. Yeah. And now, speaking of pressure, let's give Nick all the screen time possible.
I don't do that.
Right, Sean now 15 seconds behind P2. As I did hear a cheeky misshift, it sounded like.
Yeah, my wheel keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, so I can't shift as well.
Interesting.
I can just hear windows going boom.
So last driver is Tio, who is quite far back as it stands a minute back. So He might be out for another lap. Theo going through the chicane now, if that helps.
No, I can't shift. Stuck in 5th. Oh, there we go. Not going well. Yep, just stuck in 2nd now. This is... There we go.
Oh boy. Maybe just pick like a neutral gear, like 4th or something. That should get you.
Yeah.
Right, Tio now 47 seconds back. I think you might be able to bring it in this lap.
Okay. I'll try, but my hotkeys aren't working.
Okay, Tio is 40 seconds back. Let me pull it up.
Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. I should not have done that round the corner.
Well, my friend, I do not see your penalty. Where is it?
It's okay, I've brought it in.
Oh, I didn't hear the screeching beep. What?
Yeah, I've sent it up for us.
What? This whole time? This whole time you could have done that?
Wait.
Oh, yeah, Bonnie. Interesting lines by the safety car. Yes, indeed, interesting lines. Now, we'll be going in this lap. Tio still just going through the chicane now. Might be able to catch up as the pack will be bunched by Sarah. Who we will take a look at now. Sarah leaving a nice gap to the safety car. Tio is just about caught up. He will have the hottest tires as Sarah looks to be going right around the corner. She is indeed. Now, everybody using push to pass on this restart here. Is it going to be clean? And there comes Tio through the final corner, so just about caught up with the pack. As somebody getting overtaken there, that's Allard. Getting overtaken by Ali, but Ali does go a bit deep. Ali,
Yeah, and then now side by side going into turn 2.
Ali will have the inside line. Is he going to make it count? They're still side by side, but looks to be done. Yes, Ali does maintain the lead. And who is this? This is Tuki in the back trying to get involved. But let's take a look at the lead battle now. How close is that? Oh, somebody goes wide. That's Allard going wide. Is Tuki going to go for a move? No, can't get it done. But let's look at Roland. Yes, Roland is in a lead paw pack right now. Roland ever so slightly gaining. Wonder if new tires or fixed damage has helped. Not sure, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could go for the lead here for his home Grand Prix. I mean, Sarah's still yet to pit, so Roland technically right now is in the lead.
That is true, but we'll have to make those tires last quite a while. Nobody opting for push to pass, including our push to pass enjoyer Ali G. Oh, is Tuki in the back? Tuki
yeah, he's gonna go for a move on Allard down the inside.
Looks like he's got it.
Yeah, and Scott could even try and attack Allard, and it looks like he's gonna try. But no, Tuki's still there on the inside of Allard, going through the hairpinny bit. Now he's gonna be around the outside, but no, he does get the position made. So that's Tuki up into P6.
Yeah, did use a push to pass on that straight to get it done. As it is there
that's what they're for.
Yeah. Oh, Tuki looks to be sliding a bit there, unless that was me seeing things, but I do believe he did get a bit sideways.
With Tokyo Drift.
Yes, but Hungarian style.
Hungary Drift. Yeah, as Roland, he doesn't seem to be catching Sarah that quickly. Sean dropping off
Yeah.
from the 2 ahead as well. That could allow Iceman to go for a move on him.
Yeah.
You have the gap to the leader enabled, right?
I believe. Because that looks about like a 1 second gap, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah set a 23-0, Rowan Vaughan with a 23-7, so yeah, he is slower than Sarah at the moment. Sean 24-1, and Iceman behind 24-9, so yeah, it does look like Sarah does have the fastest car right now. But she's still yet to pit, and I do wonder when she's going to take that. Probably nearer to the end of the race, but the drivers that pitted under the safety car will have that advantage of the pack being backed right up after they do the pit, not losing too much time.
Yeah, gaps are really starting to spread out now. Tuki, who was just in a really tight battle, pulling away about a second. But Allard might still be in slipstream.
That'll be 2 seconds, just to quickly step out.
Roger that. But yeah, Sarah does seem to be putting down that lead paw on the gas pedal, because widening that gap now from 1 second to now 2.5 nearly. So as DRS becomes enabled as always, though it probably won't do much.
Apologies for my brief absence.
It is quite alright. Still the main battle we have, just be 8, 7, and 6.
I think Alien actually catching up to Iceman, he could possibly go for a move for P4 shortly. Well, Zard gets a 3-second penalty for cutting the track.
Wow, already. Only on lap 7. Scott Solvik, as we learned, is indeed not Norwegian, unless he's got a very fancy Norwegian accent.
Well, fancy in terms of Scottish, I believe.
Is that what that name is supposed to imply? Scott Solvik? Scottish?
I think that's just his name, but he just lives in Scotland.
Oh, we have something going on here. What is this? That's Ali G in Icebrand fighting for position.
I did say that before.
Yes. I was definitely not thinking about Scottish words.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as I just noticed, Tio is DNF'd.
Oh.
He was quite a bit back. Didn't really help his chances, but oh, it's quite early.
Yeah, and Iceman really not being in the position he wants if he does want to take that championship away this race. Currently in P4. Sarah leading the race, getting the full 25 points at the moment, but you know, we still need to remember that she does need to pit. And I believe Iceman already has.
I believe, yes. Depending on the length of the pit stop and if, pace permits, Icebrand could get a position off Sarah. Sarah really not in the best spot right here. Needs to pull away as much as possible. It does look to be lapping 2 seconds faster than everybody behind her.
Yeah, and with Icebrand, starting to fight Ali now, he's having to defend, not taking the best lines. He is also losing time due to that. And Sarah with the cleaner ahead, Roland 4 seconds behind. She's not really in a battle, so she's just pulling away, while Icebrand has to fight and lose time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to send it down the inside.
Ooh. Oh, as Icebrand makes contact. Oh, and Ali gets hit again.
Slow in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus here deployed. Focus here deployed.
Oh boy, that is not what we wanted to see.
Yeah, and that could be a possible penalty for Iceman there. I mean, it looks like he did hit Ali.
Yeah. Well, Iceman now with potential penalties coming up is definitely not what you want in a championship battle. So we will wait until, who is it, Ali G makes it to the pits? No, that is quite a ways away.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have some spear damage after that, and it's not going to be safe for him to be going at full racing speed with a possible wing damage, you know, could spin out and cause even more damage to other drivers.
Yeah.
No, and actually, Roland's taking this opportunity to pit as well.
Interesting. Interesting. And Sarah still out, not using the advantage of a full course yellow. Apologies, I do need to step out for 1 minute.
Yeah, so it looks to only be Roland taking this focus opportunity to pit. I mean, maybe he just wants to put on some fresh tires, try and claw that gap back to Sarah. He will lose a bit of time in the pits, but won't lose as much as if he was to do a full pit stop with every single driver going the pit lane speed limit. As Tuki just get a 10-second penalty for focus yellow delta. Actually, Tuki's in the Tuki, your 10-second penalty will get removed. I can see you in pits. Apologies to read my game. The real penalty add-on app is not showing up. Focus yellow will stay out for the time being.
So I see we are still in full course yellow.
Focus yellow ending. Focus yellow ending. In 10
Ah.
seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Green flag. Green flag. Yeah, my real penalty app wasn't showing up, so I had to reload my game quickly.
Apologies for leaving at such a untimely time. But where do we stand? Tuki already at 3 seconds right after the full course yellow. And Sean now is in P2, so it is once again a lead Paul 1-2. Just Rolandio. Actually quite close, but does Tokyo drift around that corner? Wow. Penultimate corner drifting. That was very clean, but very harmful towards the prospects of a win.
Onto the tyres, which he just freshly put on. Yeah, Roland Clay want to put on a show for his fans here at his home Grand Prix. Kicking up some smoke with his tyres, not helping his race, but definitely getting some style points.
Indeed. I mean, podium is still a very possible prospect here for him, so... And that is not a bad result at all, especially at your home race. And after not being racing too consistently, so... Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I mean... Only got a 7-second gap to Iceland, and, you know, Sarah still needs about we've been saying this entire race.
Yeah.
And Scott gets a 3-second for cutting.
Might be seeing more of those, so that also could be a factor in final finishing.
Yeah, I mean, it could be obviously that 3-second penalty for Scott right now won't really do much considering he is in last place, but if he manages to overtake some drivers and not pull away 3 seconds for them, once he crosses the line, then that will lose him the position because that is how penalties do indeed work.
Righty-o. As Tukey is actually pretty close to gaining another position on Allard here. If I remember correctly, he was ahead at one point. Oh, as he does go extremely wide. So the two of these with 3-second penalties are on level field. So, yeah. Does seem to be pushing very hard, is going wide and kind of sliding through a lot of these corners, but that is the drive to survive.
I saw a post recently, someone calling an F1 driver a drive to survive actor.
Oh no. That is quite unfortunate to hear. By that logic, then we are also Drive to Survive actors, because in the movie of Formula One, there are commentators, and I am playing the role of one, so...
Oh.
So that
There
makes
you
you
go,
Michael
see.
Massey.
It does.
What do I see?
Well, no life around you.
I see knife.
Life.
I see life.
What is it with Americans and just going straight to aggression?
Well, I mean, you're more the stabby, so I thought you would. Okay.
That's actually not true either. Per capita, it is more in you. No. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked once again.
Well.
Oh, Scott has a massive spin.
Oh,
Massive
does
crash
he?
for Scott. Yeah, he hit that wall quite hard there, but he's looking to be continuing. Doesn't seem to have much damage actually. He seems to be driving the car just perfectly straight, but yeah, from what I saw, just heard a bunch of squealing, and I look over and yeah, he's just in a pirouette.
He will be close to the pits. We'll see if he decides to fix the car, but it's gonna be even harder now. Oh. That is definitely gonna make this a bit more tricky to get to pits.
The Scott on his own drive to survive, just trying to get to the pits.
Oh, what a camera angle. Oh no.
Focus yellow in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus yellow deployed, and that focus yellow was for Scott there, just so he can get back to pits without dying, but he decides to DNF from the race, so that focus yellow is going to be ending quite shortly.
Darn.
And focus yellow ending in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, and I was just looking. Oh, Tukey does for speeding.
Yeah, no, I was watching, he's fine.
That full course yellow not benefiting anybody, as here we go with Sarah coming down the track now. You should make a comment about the times.
Yeah, I will do. I'm just looking at Sean's now. Yeah, no, he was fine.
As Roland's still maintaining his P3. But now 15 seconds.
Sean and Tuki, your 10 seconds have been cleared. Yeah, but now with only 7 drivers left in the race, Roland has a 10-second gap to Iceburn now, so he's looking very comfortable in that P3 position. Sarah having a 10-second gap to her teammate Sean, and then a 15-second gap to Roland behind. Not sure if that's going to be enough though to get a pit stop in to keep a position.
Or Sarah? Who are we referring to? Apologies.
Sarah. Or has Sarah pit already?
I don't believe she has. What is it? Control W?
Control W. Oh, Sean has it. Wait, no, that's positions gained.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Sarah not pitting. Tucky Ali pitting twice so far this race. Yeah. But yes, Sarah still not deciding to take a pit stop, and I do wonder when she will take it. I mean, she's had, you know, a safety car and a focus yellow to do it, but she's not taking either of those. Wanted to, you know, maybe have fresher tyres during the end of the race, but not sure if that's going to help her in the long run.
Yeah, because I really don't think you can get in and out of that pit in 10 seconds. It is quite a long one. But the pace is there.
Yeah, no, the pace is definitely there. I mean, Sean and Ronan behind do have fresher tyres on her, so she's still managing to pull away, so...
Yeah.
But I just wonder when she's going to pit and she's going to leave herself enough time to get those positions back.
Yeah. Because Roland is only 5 seconds back as well, so I mean, if Sarah does fall back and Sean slips up a bit, Roland could potentially, I'm not going to say anything and curse anybody, so...
I mean, Ronan's having a great race so far, you know, he's been P3 for a while now at his home Grand Prix. Definitely happy with that, but he, you know, wants to push and push, try and get up that podium.
Yes, indeed.
Ah, I've just realised something, you know that Gran Turismo movie?
Yes, I have heard of it.
According to them, this is Le Mans.
Really?
I think I sent it, you know, the screenshots.
I don't really remember. I thought it was like a combination of the two or something.
No, so you had Silverstone and Le Mans both taking place in Hungaroring.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was. They even CGI'd in the Le Mans chicane, but didn't CGI out the Hungaroring last corners. Very interesting.
I gotta see this. They do actually have some close battles. I mean, Ali is quite far back, but Dookie could also gain a position. But yeah, Sean is just slightly faster, so that 5 second gap probably will stay the same. But you never know.
Yeah, I mean, Sean could just also, you know, just be... He's kind of acting like a buffer for Sarah. I mean, you know, if Sarah does pit and she goes behind Roland and Sean could potentially, you know, try and slow Roland down to allow Sarah pass like Checo did with Max in 2021.
That is true. Sarah still...
Actually, Tucky within a second of the car ahead of him.
You are correct.
Beginning on Allard. As the cameraman all-woman gets run over by 2 Super Formula cars this time.
This could be kind of threatening for Icebrand as well. 2 cars bearing down on him, and the gap does seem to be dropping.
Yeah, and this is not what Icebrand wanted to take lead of the championship. He's currently losing, what is it, 10 points to Sarah in the championship lead, and possibly more if he does get overtaken by these 2 cars behind him.
Yeah, and I mean, with potential penalties coming up, that would for sure put him 2 positions down no matter what the penalty is, so he has got to make sure he pushes the car. Yeah, losing a lot of time now. I wonder if he's got damage.
Yeah, I mean, potentially with that hit he had through this very corner that we're looking at now.
Yep, but he does, yeah, wow, the gap's already a second now, so Icebrand really suffering. Within a lap, he's lost over a second. Does have more to pass, but I don't know.
And no offense to Allard, but I don't think I've ever seen Allard close a gap so quickly before.
I don't think I have either.
And let alone on a championship contender, so Icebrand must have some severe damage, or just not very comfortable with his car on the track right now.
Wow.
I mean, Tucky does look to be gaining on Allard ever so often, and he might actually be able to get past him next lap. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens. I mean, you know, if they have a collision, that's going to be music to Iceman's ears, but it doesn't look like they're going to. They seem to be driving quite cleanly as they go through the final corner now. Allard's going to Tucky can try and go for a move down the inside. Allard defends. Now, will Tucky use a pusher pass? They both actually use one now.
Yeah, Icebrand's still not using his, even though we're getting close to the end.
Yeah, I mean, 10 laps to go now, and Tucky does look to see if he can try and get past Allard, but Allard is defending quite nicely.
He is indeed.
Yeah, and even with these two battling, they are still gaining on Iceman, so he must have some damage. Has to be.
Yeah, this isn't the race Icebrand wanted.
Total opposite. Sarah, though, leading this race pretty much from the start, apart from, you know, when Ali managed to do that move around the outside into turn 1. Getting past both the lead poor cars, but yeah, ever since safety car, she's just been leading.
Yeah.
As she uses one of her pusher passes.
And still not pitting, only 9 laps left. That is interesting stuff to see there. But back to the battle, Tuki 4/10 back. As they come across the line now, I believe everybody will be starting to push the passes.
And Iceman's still not using his to defend, and Allard could go for a move around the outside here, but no, he's just not close enough, and Iceman does squeeze him a bit there. Let's see, he goes a bit wide, but Allard could go for a move down the inside here. Or he's actually going to try and go around the outside.
Ooh, there's a bit contact.
Iceman just pushing him off track there. That could be another penalty heading Iceman's way now.
Oh boy.
Oh, is he going to go for a move here? He looks to be sticking around the outside. He gets the position made. There's a bit of contact.
A bit of contact. I think they pushed each other to make those moves happen. Oh my gosh, how did they keep that alive?
I don't know, but they're really fighting it now. Really heavy scrap as Iceman goes wide to maintain the position. I wonder if he's going to give that position back, because that is time gained illegally.
Oh,
and Tucky now trying to get in this fight. He's trying to go down the inside of Allard, and this is a great battle between these three.
Oh boy.
One, Sarah decides to pit now, so I wonder where she's going to come out. Is she going to be ahead of Roland? Definitely.
No.
Sean gets past. And Roland does get a position made, so Roland up into P2 on his home Grand Prix. Now I wonder, where is Sarah? How far is Sarah going to come out? She's coming out of the pits now. But yeah, no, let's go back to that action, Agent.
Yeah, Sarah is going to be needing to catch up, but she, I believe, is 2 seconds a lap faster, and now with fresh tires, she might be able to get it done, so we'll see, but...
Yeah, well, those three having a bit of a dirty battle, but still great to watch nonetheless.
That is going to be fun in the review session. Wow. Who is that? Allard gets kind of close, almost hitting Icebrand ahead, had to back out, and that gives Tuki the position now.
Tucky gonna try and go for a move on Icebrand. You know, he's behind Allard, but he's ahead of him now, and now he's behind the Porsche car of Icebrand. And will he be able to get a move done? He's got 7 laps to do it to get into that P4 position. Sarah does look to be closing the gap to Roland, only 6 seconds now. As Roland says at 23.9, I wonder what Sarah will set on her first lap after the pits. But yeah, Tucky getting really close to Iceman now going through the final sector. Allard does seem to be dropping off just a tiny bit. But now, Tucky, I wonder if he's going to try and go for a move into turn 1 with a push pass.
Yeah, Tuki is on his last push to pass and does seem to be using it, so that'll be it for him with a good bit of laps left. Might make him vulnerable to Allard.
And Iceman also using one to defend now. Tucky goes for a move down the inside. The side by side on the exit. I think Tucky's just a bit behind. I can't actually tell from this angle. They seem to collide there a bit. And Tucky now going round the outside. We saw this very move that Ali tried to do. Iceman this time doesn't hit him, and Tucky up into P4.
Wow.
Iceman down to P5, so losing even more points in this championship battle with Sarah. But Sarah, no, saying that though, Sarah down in P3 now. I think that should bring them a bit closer. As Iceman goes wide again through that corner. Now Alan's going to try and go for a move on him.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best news you can hope for, because even with the penalties, he probably... Well, these guys do also have 3-second penalties. I think it's...
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. I think Alad has one. I'm not sure about Tuki. Let me just check the notes. You know, Ali and Tuki do all have 3-second time penalties, so Iceman might not be as much out this next time as next time. I don't know what I was trying to say, but I haven't said it correctly.
Well, Sarah did just set another fastest lap with a 4.7. Yeah. Oh, Suki with another 3-second.
You get another 3-second.
Oh boy, this is heating up now towards the end of the race.
Yeah, Tuki not keeping it within track limits, so that's gonna give the position to Iceman, barring any penalties, and also to Alad, who's currently only got a 3-second. Alad, you know, I mean, he seemed to have the pace on Iceman before. I wonder if he's gonna try and go for a move on him just on track.
Yeah.
Yeah, now look at that gap between Sarah and Roland, 4 seconds now, so she's gaining, but gaining's one part of the story, overtaking's a different one, so we're going to see what happens there once they get closer, if they get closer, with only 6 laps to go. Sean has an 8-second lead, and I do wonder if Sarah does get past Roland, will there be some team orders at LPR?
If she does, there's only a few laps left, and Ali G now with a... Oh, as he was catching as well.
Yeah, so you know, I mean, if you didn't get that time penalty, all you needed to do was just gain 4 seconds on Allard to bring him down to 3, and we'll get a position on penalties alone. But now that he's got that 3-second, he's gonna have to catch 7 seconds and get past them.
Wow, Sarah now 3.3 behind. This is really gonna come down to the end, but maybe not. There are still 5 laps left.
Yeah, now she's got a gap under 3 seconds.
Oh,
she looks to be gaining ever so much on Roland. But you know, Roland, he's alright defending. He could try and defend that P2, which will be music to Sean's ear, because then he doesn't have to do doesn't have to push us hard, because they'll be fighting.
Yeah. 2.3 now. Roland definitely feeling the pressure. This is all within the span of 1 lap, and he's got 5 to go. And Sarah on brand new tires. Sarah will be most likely missing out on the lead. I doubt she's going to gain 10 seconds collectively to Sean.
Well, I mean, but there is also her teammate, and you know, with the championship being so close, there might be some team orders for Sean to let Sarah pass. But we'll just have to wait and see if that does happen. As Sean uses his pusher pass now, you know, he's got 5 left. There's 4 laps to go.
That is true.
But yeah, Allard getting closer to Reisman 4 attempts now. But yeah, look at that. Nearly 2 seconds faster Sarah goes than Roland's lap.
Roland with 1 extra push to pass. That might help for one straightaway defending. But
yeah, I don't know what numbers you're looking at, but I can see 1-1 for both of them.
I see 5-4-3. I see Sean with 5, Roland with 4, Sarah with 3.
Ignore me then. I guess the Discord compression just makes it all look like a 1.
You're number 1 in my eyes.
Wow. Oh, and Allard gets past Icebrand. Oh no, they're battling.
Oh, they are indeed fighting. Icebrand's still trying to defend all the positions, but does leave too much space and allows Allard to go in down the inside.
Yeah, but Icebrand's still right on his rear wing. Ali now 4.5 seconds behind. He is gaining.
Yeah. Oh, Icebrand really stretching track limits.
Yeah, I mean, he might just have some cuts left, and he's just like, I'm going to use them tactically. But Sarah now on the rear wing of Roland. Is she going to go for a move down to turn 1?
Well, They are both going to be used to push the pass, yep. We'll see. Doesn't seem to have the exit speed to go for the move there. Roland does try to block, which will affect his exit speed. Seems to be alright.
And now, yeah, Sarah could have a better run down to this corner. Now she's going to try and go for down the inside. No, just too far away, but there's still another fast-ish corner coming up. And if she gets a better exit of her, she could go for a move down to the next corner, but I don't think she's close enough. And with this corner being practically flat out, she can't really outbrake him. But into this hairpin section now they go. And chicane coming up. You know, there's still plenty of chances for Sarah to get this position from Roland.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for Roland. Obviously doesn't have the pace, but you never know.
And Ali closing that gap to Iceman down to 3 seconds now, so we could see them fighting to not be last out of the remaining drivers. But yeah, Sarah just sticking on Roland's rearing, just wanting to get past him, wanting to get into that P2 position. Sean having an 8-second gap. I think he's safe from Sarah's attack or any team orders that might come. But yes, Bashu and they're both going to use the pusher pass once again, yeah, and there we go. So none of them really gaining advantage, but Sarah in that slipstream, she's going to go to the inside there as Roland defends the inside. Sorry, the outside for Sarah. She goes around the outside now, getting pushed off the track just a tiny bit, but Roland does give her space to get back on safely. Bit of contact there. And Adrian, I'll let you take it away from here.
Yeah, so Sarah's going very aggressive here. Pushes Roland just a tidge, but just enough to get through. But now it's up to Roland to stay as close as possible and use that one push to pass advantage towards the end of the race. And try to stay within that slipstream. But wow, that was a bit of a scrappy interchange we just saw.
Yeah, and that corner really being the corner to overtake. I mean, we saw Icebrand and Ali have a battle there, then Icebrand and Tucky, and now Sarah and Roland.
Wow.
And Ali closing that gap down to under a second now between Icebrand, so we're going to have 2 battles on track now.
Wow, I mean, Ali
Sarah has just pulled away nearly a second from Roland in under a lap, so looks like the dream for Roland to get P2 might be over for the time being, but we never know, Sarah could make a mistake.
Yeah, it's possible. Anything is possible.
Yeah, now under a second to Iceman, nearly going down to 5 tenths as they go through the chicane part now. And we saw that Iceman could have some damage before. I mean, we saw Allard and Tucky catch him and pass him, not easily, but
yeah,
passing him. Allard gets a 3-second time penalty, and that brings it up to a 6, so that could even be position for Icebrand or Ali if they manage to get within that 3-second window.
Wow. Penalties and review sessions are going to change a lot of this race. How close everybody's coming.
So be sure to look out on Instagram for the official results after all penalties are finalised, but for the time being it is Ali trying to get past Icebrand. Now 4 attempts to see both use a pusher pass. Roland getting a 3-second for cut, and that's going to bring away any chances he has to get as Ali goes onto the grass to try and overtake Icebrand. That's an illegal overtake, and he's going to have to get that position back.
Oh boy, that's like a wow. Wow.
Yeah, and Ali does go wider, so he gets the position back regardless. But yeah, Ali really wants to get past Icebrand, wanting to prove that he's the fastest driver after that little collision they had before.
Wow.
Yeah, this really has not been the race for Icebrand. He wanted to close that gap even more to Sarah, but right now it's just being extended, and with only 2 rounds to go, Icebrand's got to put in some real work to get this championship for himself.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but you know, Sarah is pretty consistent, but anything could happen. You never really know.
Yeah, unfortunate for Roland though. I mean, yeah, that 3-second time penalty just kind of killed off any chance he had.
Yeah.
As Iceman gets another 3-second time penalty, so that's gonna be Ali getting the position regardless if Iceman does get a penalty, but now he's gonna want to get that position on track. As we go to the final lap now, Sean leading it quite comfortably with an 8-second lead.
But now,
Sarah,
as you said, are there going to be team orders? Can the 8-second drastically drop? We'll keep an eye.
I mean, does seem to be dropping a bit, but I don't think there's any need for team orders right now. I mean, she's got a massive gap to Iceman, her main championship contender. She's going to have nearly a 25-point gap, so,
Yeah.
you know, if Iceman going to win the championship, Sarah's going to have to make a mistake in the next 2 races, so Iceman's just going to have to
Win.
just win, yeah. Yeah, Sean rounds the final corner now. He's going to take the Hungarian Grand Prix win for himself. I think that's his first win in season 10, if I'm not mistaken.
I do believe he's won another one. I'm 99% sure.
But Sarah also finishing in P2, so that's going to be a lead pool 1-2. Rowan, 3-second time penalty added to his final time. He is safe from Tucky behind, so that is Roland P3 at his home Grand Prix. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. As Tucky now 32 seconds behind those, but Ali G 5 temps away from Iceman Agent if you want to switch over to that. So we could see a move on the final lap in the final corners as Ali tries to go round the outside here. But no, Iceman does have a better line now. Ali only has 2 more corners to make the move done, and I do wonder if he's going to go down the inside. He tries, but he's just too far behind. 1 more corner to go. Will he be able to get that position from Iceman?
Oh, they're going to be
When he
side by
sends
side.
it down the inside!
Oh, and he loses it.
He loses the car.
Oh.
And I wonder, is he gonna finish within 3 seconds? Is he gonna get that position on?
Oh, this is going to be close. I'm not sure.
Oh no way, but I think Ali does have a 3-second anyway.
There's just too many to keep track at this point.
There is too many. Oh, as Ali sideswipes him.
Interesting. Well, not really the race for anybody today, but Lead Paw, indeed. There they are. The 2 winners. 2 winners? The winner and the championship leader side by side here. Wow, what a race that came out to be. It started slow, but really heated up. Do I just bring him in? Yes, let's bring him in. Icebrand.
Hello, Iceman.
Hello.
Not the race you wanted, I'm assuming.
Oh.
What happened with that race?
You can actually check the Formula chat, and you can see my max throttle inputs during the entire race.
Oh no, they were
Ooh.
only like, oh.
Oh no! How did that happen?
It's the mirror. That's potentiometer.
Oh,
I need to
For
set
those
a-
of you
a-
watching and
an
stream
inverted
that don't know
plateau.
what's going on, he's basically only got about 95% throttle input, not the full 100%.
yeah,
And that's a big difference, because I was losing like a second in the first sector alone.
yeah, of course.
Constantly, it was annoying. I don't know how I even kept Adler behind me for so long.
I know you guys were. Yeah, I mean, Sarah didn't get the win today, so it's
It
possible
could have been
that.
worse. It could
No,
have
I
been
have
worse
to
for
ask,
me.
what happened between you and Ali in turn 2?
Oh, what happened? I know he went down the inside when I was squeezing him. He made the move. I went down his inside in the next corner. He squeezed me. But that was during the hairpin. I was already on the grass, but then I touched him and then he spun around. So yeah, I don't know.
I see. Well, I mean, there's always the next one, as we always say.
Oh yeah.
but-
Donington seems like a fun track, so
Yeah.
hopefully that'll be a better race for me.
All right, man. Well, good luck next one, and keep pushing. The championship's still close.
Thanks.
All right, Nick, you want to
Let's
bring
bring,
someone else in?
I'll bring Ali G in. Hello, Ali.
I'll reserve my words. It's, yeah, not particularly happy about how that went. Yeah, just taken out really. That's the long and short of it. I don't see how he has a response to it. But yeah. Yeah, it was looking like a good race. Went on the outside of both lap pool cars in turn 1. Then I bottled in the pit lane, spun in the pit lane. Not my finest moment. And then yeah, taken out the
Unfortunate.
east round, and then had to play catch up and almost got him in the last corner, but wasn't to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it pretty much.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you. Hopefully, you feel better physically.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, see you guys in a bit.
Thanks, Ali. Go ahead, Nick. I'll let you do the honors.
Yeah. Alright, let's bring in Tuki.
Tuki.
Hello. Hello.
Very good comeback there at the end. It was getting a bit slow until you guys.
Yeah, I was struggling a bit with concentration towards the end part of the race, but then I was kind of saying to my team in Roland, I was like, I just need to lock in, and then I managed to get behind Alud, and then Isbrand. I was aware Isbrand had a bit of a pedal problem, so
Yeah.
I kind of had to capitalize off that and try get on the jump, and managed to get past both of them in the end, which was good. Especially the fact that I didn't actually put any laps in for practice, so it was kind of like a last-minute jump on.
Well, good stuff, man. Where'd you finish? Fourth? That's definitely not a
Fourth,
bad
yeah.
position. But I mean, there are a
Yeah.
ton of penalties from everybody, so that could even change. You never know.
Yeah, though I think I calculated at least with Van der Hoef behind me that if I had 6 seconds and if he had 3 seconds, I should be ahead still, because
Gotcha.
I think there was a 3.4 lead.
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, something like that. Well, nice. Good to see you back
Thank
and
you.
finishing without practice like that. So good stuff.
Yeah. What's the next track on the?
Donington.
Okay, that should be a pretty good one, I think. Hopefully.
I think it makes for some decent racing. I know it seems like it might be sketchy, but it's the last time we did it, it was quite entertaining.
Yeah, I think it will be quite good for racing at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see.
Well, hope to see you there and more driving like this.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for commentating, guys.
Of course. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Rightio. Who is next, Nick? Up to you.
Bring in Roland. Hello.
Roland, what a race, man.
Thank you.
That
I'm a
was
bit still, because I think there was so much more in it. I could, like, I had more pace. Like, I think maybe 2 to 3 tenths some laps gained. It's a bit frustrating. Like with the turn 1 incident, I got hit from behind.
Oh yeah.
It happened. I could have went for a win even, because I didn't pit under the safety car, which at the time it didn't seem like a good decision, but in retrospect with the full course yellow, it ended up helping my race massively.
Yeah.
I pit under the full course yellow, I was back in P3. And P2 for a time until Sarah
Yeah.
decided to re-overtake me
I know
and-
that was tough.
in like 2 laps. I don't know how she had so much pace. It was actually insane.
Yeah, I mean, with pitting so late, she did have
Yeah.
much fresher tires.
Yeah,
but-
a bit of a strategy mistake by not pitting under the full course yellow, but these things happen easily.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, still not.
Congratulations to Sean with the win as well. He was also like spectacular today.
Yeah.
A really good race from him.
And I mean, hey, podium at the home Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Hopefully it sticks.
And
I
still
think.
have a shot at the championship.
Yeah.
This comeback is still on.
You just gotta be here. So yeah.
I mean, there's still 78 points to gain, so yeah, it's still possible.
Yeah.
Mathematically, of course, I don't have pace that's anywhere close to winning a championship with it.
I mean, consistency is helpful. So
Yeah. It was a good race all together. Finally back on the podium
yeah, man. Well,
in a while.
glad to have you here. Glad to see you back.
Yeah.
And good
Thank
luck in
you.
the next ones.
Looking forward to look at Donington as well, but just as a clarification, when is that race? In 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
2 weeks.
Okay, because like there was a bit of a mistake on the calendar image, so yeah.
What's that?
Like, it says January 15th for Donington. Like that's a Monday.
Oh.
So
Ah.
there's a mistake there, right?
Yes, we will
Alright,
acknowledge that.
just to make sure. Thank you.
Thanks, Roland. Good luck.
Thank you. See you next time.
And last but not least, here is your race winner.
Well, hello.
Hello,
Hi, guys.
hello.
It's a tough race today.
Was it? Or was that just a humble brag?
Maybe mentally. It was nice with the result. We got another 1-2, so obviously I can't be mad about that. But Sarah was just so quick today. I had nowhere near that kind of pace. And I got very lucky with Ali spitting in the pit lane. That was an immediate free position. I was very happy upon seeing that. But yeah, no, for for result wise, it was good. I think it was going to be good, really, no matter what happened. But as for pace, it was just I had nothing to really hit her with. So,
I mean, the way you're talking makes it sound like you got overtaken at the end by her. So,
it's fair enough. I mean, it's just I wish it could have been closer.
yeah.
A full second between fastest laps isn't exactly what I want to say, but
Fair enough. I like the mentality. Wow.
got to work with what I got, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, hey, congrats on what is the second win?
Yeah, for the season. Yeah.
Good stuff, my man. All right. Well, a pleasure as always.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man. All right. That does it for us here in the studio, aka my room, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time for Donington. So thanks for joining. Take care of yourselves, and see you then.